friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and I love to do all sorts of sewing and DIY projects. And Christmas is fast approaching. So I decided that I would like to share my 25 most unique Christmas gift ideas that you can super easily sew at home. And I think all of these ideas are just adorable and perfect for scrap busting as well. I decided to split up my gift ideas into different categories. So we have fashion, outdoorsy people, then we have pet parents, parents with normal kids, your cooking or baking friend, as well as your interior design friend. And you can find all of the patterns and items that I mentioned in my Pinterest board down below. I think 99% of these patterns are actually free. I just have one or two that are not. But I've also included some tutorials where people have recreated this for free, basically. So let's get started. So the first category that I want to talk about is fashion. And I came across a few different ideas that I would like to share with you. The first idea is bag charms. I've been seeing them all over Pinterest and Instagram, and I think they're super cute, and I think they're super easy to make yourself as well. I especially love this idea of the shrimp bag charm, but also these cherries. I think they're just adorable. And honestly, this is such a perfect project to use up all of your fabric scraps. And I think this is just a very nice and cutesy gift to give someone. My next idea is actually this hair bonnet or detachable hood. I saw this on Pinterest and I immediately became obsessed. I think this is just such a cool piece and I just love the patchwork look. I think this is just an effortless cool girl piece, and I came across the pattern here as well. Unfortunately, this is not free, but in my Pinterest board I've also included some examples of people where they've basically recreated this and shared their measurements. Then next up I came across these super cute hair scrunchies, but with a twist. I just love them. I think they're just the next step of the normal scrunchie that was trending a couple of years ago, and I think they are just adorable. I especially love the flower one or the star one. I think they're just super cute and also super easy to recreate, and again a perfect project for using up your scraps. Next up I saw this twist on the classic makeup bag, and I just love the design. I think this is again such an effortlessly cool design while also being relatively simple to make. And I came across these patterns here also for free, and I think this is also a perfect project to use up some of your smaller scraps. And then lastly for this category I wanted to share the hobo bag. I recently made one in my last video and I became completely obsessed, and I got so many compliments also from my mom, and she requested that I make one for her for Christmas. So yeah, that's why I also wanted to share it here. This is such a cool and easy project and also super customizable. So I made one out of a vintage towel, but you could use leather as in this tutorial here, or corduroy. That would, I think, also look really cute. Next up we have gifts for the outdoorsy friend or person in your life. I just needed to include this category because I found so many cool pieces that I would really love to recreate. And the first thing that I want to share is a free pattern by the Friday Pattern Company, and it's these sports shorts. I think they're super adorable, perfect for using up your scraps, and super easily customizable to sort of your friend's favorite colors or patterns. And I think they're just so cute. Next up we have a variety of bike bags that I would like to share with you. I found these also on Pinterest and I think they're super cool. And I kind of became obsessed with the idea of making one. I thought about making one for my dad specifically. And these are also very customizable depending on where you want your bag to be, at the back or maybe in the frame or maybe even at the front of the bike. And these are perfect for using up maybe old tarps or old tents even. I thought about upcycling an old tent of mine that has a few holes in them. This is such a fun upcycling project. Then next up we have a very easy project. I've already made that one for my dad, I think last year, and this is a hiking pillow. So basically a foldable or rollable hiking pillow that you can take along on your hikes. And I just used some old IKEA bags and some old foam that I had left over. Then next up I wanted to share something that has been on my to make list for such a long time, and it's this National Park wall hanging by Becky from the Sorry Girls. And when I saw this, I became completely obsessed. She did a really good video tutorial on how she made it. And I think this is just such an adorable idea and also super easy to customize depending on sort of the national park. So you could also do countries or continents and sort of have a quilted map of where you've been. And I think this is just super, super cool. And then lastly, in this category, I wanted to include this foraging belt or apron. I've been seeing these also on Pinterest because right now it is mushroom season here, and I think they're just super, super adorable. And then I also came across this image here, which is maybe more for your creative friend, but honestly, such a cool piece. My next category is pet parents. And this category basically started when I came across this idea here on Pinterest, where someone has recreated a little flower dog collar, and I think this is just so adorable. And then I also came across the sewing patterns for the dog bandanas, and I think they're just super, super cute and make for a very thoughtful gift for your friends who maybe own a dog or maybe even a cat. And my next idea is actually a very cute version of the dog poop bags. I think this is just such a funny idea while also being super, super useful. My parents own a dog and they always have these super ugly poop bags. And I think this is just a very cute idea for any dog parent because honestly they will use it every day. And then lastly, I wanted to share this pattern for a dog or a cat bed. I think also this could be a very cute idea because these are also super customizable. I love when they write their names on there and use super cute fabrics, because if you've been at the pet store, you know that most of the dog beds or cat beds are not that pretty, honestly. And I think this is also such a fun and customizable idea. Following this, my next category is actually parents with human kids. And I needed to include this category because there have been a lot of new babies in my family. And the first thing that I want to share is this adorable play mat. I saw a couple of these on Pinterest and I think they are just super, super cute and perfect for using up your fabric scraps, and you can basically create whole landscapes and sort of let your creativity flow and yeah, just have fun with it, honestly. And then next up I found these super adorable patterns for kids' costumes, basically for them to play dress up. I especially love the different fairy wings or sort of butterfly wings, as well as the crowns or this witch's hat. I think these are so fun and could definitely become maybe a family heirloom. And I think this is just something that kids would love and also parents would love because it's basically less screen time and more hands-on playing. And then I also found a lot of cute stuffed animals that you can super easily sew and recreate. I found a variety of patterns ranging from turtles to whales to whatever. And I think they are super, super cute. Also definitely have potential to become a family heirloom if you ask me. And also a good idea to use up some of your scraps. My next category is actually gifts for the cook or the baker in your friend group or your family, because I found so many cute gadgets for the kitchen. The first thing that I want to share are these adorable pot holders. I think these are just super, super cute and honestly super customizable as well. And I don't know about you, but my pot holders are never this pretty. So I would love to have one of these super cute pairs for my kitchen. And then we have the classic apron. I think this is also a very underrated gift because you can super easily customize these as well. Maybe put their name on there or their favorite fruits, favorite cakes, whatever. I think this is such a good project to use the applique technique and really customize these aprons. And I found a lot of cute patterns here also with some patchwork designs, and I think they're just adorable. Then next up I found these super cute coasters. Again, these are super customizable as well. I love this one with the mushrooms or the leaves here or the acorn. I think this is just so cute. And if you know what your friend or family member really likes, I think this is also just such a personal gift as well. And you can never have too many cute coasters if you ask me. And then the last idea that I wanted to share is this pie holder. I think these are also just so cute, and depending on your fabric choices you can really customize them as well. Maybe add some pockets, add some lace and make it like a moment in itself. And I think this is just such a cool idea for the baker in your life. The last category that I have for you is your interior design friend or family member. And the first thing that came to my mind is the patchwork curtain. I came across these designs on Pinterest as well, and I think they're just super cool, and they've been on my to make list I think for half a year now, and I would really love to recreate one. I think they're just so pretty, and I especially love the more simple designs right here. And I think these are also super customizable depending on the color scheme of your friend's house, or basically also the fabrics that you have at home. And again, this is such a cool scrap busting project. Next up we have fun floor pillows. I think the emphasis here is on fun. I saw this flower one or the star one here, and I think they're just so cute. And I think these are very easy to style as well, depending on the colors or the patterns that you chose for this project. And they are just super cool. Next up I wanted to share a smaller gift idea. I think this one is maybe done in like an hour or something like that, and these are just very fun custom garlands. So I found these mushroom ones, or these ones here with the sardines. I think this is just such a cool project. I did one recently for all of my nephews where I basically made a name garland for them, also using some scrap fabrics, and I think these are also just super adorable and such a handmade gift that you will have for probably years and years to come. Then I also saw these ones here. These are more of like the fun cutesy take on a classic garland, and I think they're also adorable. And of course you could basically customize that to whatever your friends or family member likes, or to their favorite season, their favorite holiday, whatever. I think this is just such a cool project that will get used again and again. My next idea is this wall organizer right here. I came across this image I think a couple of years ago now, and it's still stuck on my Pinterest board. I haven't made one, but I would really like to make one in the future, because I think they are super handy, and if you have creative friends they would love it, because we always need storage for all of our stuff. And also depending on the fabric and sort of the pattern that you chose, this is super customizable. And then lastly I wanted to share something that has also been on my Pinterest board for quite a while now, and it's these jelly roll rugs, or these patchwork rugs or quilted rugs right here. I think these are so cool. This might be actually a bit of a bigger project, or you can also just make a smaller rug, for example a little mat for the bathroom or for your entryway. But I think this is just super adorable as well, and perfect for using scraps. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you got inspired to sort of make more gifts this year and found some cool things for all of the different people in your life. And thank you to everyone who likes, comments or subscribes. That really helps me out. If you would like to support me and support my work, you can also donate to my coffee page. That also is such a kind thing to do. And happy holidays to everyone that celebrates. I wish you a lovely time with your friends and family, and yeah, see you guys soon. Bye!